Hello, welcome back to another episode. Cards and energy drinks. I don't have a coffee today. I've drank my coffee, so energy drink. Wilds of Eldrane. Why is everyone saying that it's selling bad and no one likes it? I've watched like 5 videos today about that, and I would really love to know where they're getting their data from, because all I see is it's selling out like crazy as far as singles go, which is primarily the thing that, you know, stores make their money on, selling online. You sell a box online, even if it's at 110, 115, 120, you're pretty much almost breaking even or making $2. So the real thing you have to look at is the singles, and I just can't keep them in stock. They do not stay in stock. Surprisingly, the things that are staying in stock are the doubling seasons, the ones that are not the anime artwork, Ristic Study. So pretty much everything that has been reprinted again, besides Smothering Tithe, the anime one. That one has been selling like crazy. So I don't know where everyone's getting their data from, because this is probably the best selling set of all time for me since Kamigawa. Kamigawa came out. Sure, I was just starting out at the time, but that thing sold like crazy. Even in store, we sold probably, I looked the other day, we sold 56 set boxes since release, in store only, which is a lot. That's a lot. That's very, very above normal. Now that's just set. Collectors, we sold in store not as much, probably around like 30, which is good, because any normal set will sell maybe 12. You know, two cases. People buy the singles. Singles move the business, because it's much easier to buy a $20 item than a $200 or $300 item. So I don't know where people are getting their data from. I really have no idea. Are they just looking at the set boxes and seeing the data on that? Because just me and the other maybe 5 or 6 stores I talked to. One of my friends, he worked all night. He couldn't go home because of the sheer amount of velocity of sales that are coming in. He didn't want to come in the next morning and have 300-400 orders, so he stayed in his store the whole night and shipped cards all night as they came in. And then he had his employee come in the morning and then take over. I've never heard of that. I've never experienced that. I've never heard of that. That's insane. Sure, this is probably a little anecdotal. Maybe a lot of people aren't cracking this and aren't buying it, so the few people that are getting an insane amount of sales. But I don't know. I do see the amount of sales on these singles. Really, it's insane. It's more than I've ever seen. I really wasn't in. I didn't have a store when Strixhaven came out, so I really couldn't tell you how that originally got accepted by the player base and the collector base. So I don't know. It could have been similar, but I haven't had anything this crazy since Kamigawa. The prices of the singles really haven't tanked too hard. I mean, some have went down, sure. You know, we've seen the Beseech the Mirror, go up to 60, go back down to 30, then come back up to 40, then go back down to 20. It's like, but, that's to be expected with any new release until the singles sort of hit their price point of where they'll be accepted by the public. But that's like the sort of sentiment in this community. I guess like content creator, whatever community. It's like as soon as one person makes a video, it starts like a chain reaction. And I'm not sure if a lot of people do the research or like are actually in it. Like I'm in it. Like in it. Sure, some of these content creators are more of a consumer than an actual seller, so they really don't have the boots on the ground experience as, you know, someone like me. But the same thing happened with Jumpstart 2022. Same exact thing. So like it came out and literally no one said a word about it. And I was like, sell it before people start talking about it. Sell everything. Because as soon as someone mentions, some channel mentions, oh, the singles aren't moving, it's just going to cause a chain reaction and no one's going to want it. Which like leads me to my next theory, like as if everyone stopped being so negative about things every time they come out, would it help the market? Think about that. I think it would, because majority of the player base is very casual. So, you know, they consume this content of like the casual player base watching a video. Oh, he says, you know, he has 30,000 subscribers or 40,000, whatever. He says it's a bad set. I'm not buying it. But it's just not the reality of this set. It's a good set, and it's selling well. So I don't get where people are getting their data from. Is it like they're just getting it from other content creators, or are they actually doing the research and actually selling the product? Because I know from the people that are selling the product that it's selling very well and fast, to the point where I can't get set boxes. It's like Kamigawa again. I can't get them. At least from my distributor. There's a couple distributors where you can, but already the price is up about $4 or $5 a box. You know what that means? It's a good set. But there's something to think about, because 100% this is a very casual game. So people consume this type of content. So every little thing you say can push the market if you have a single like amount of influence. Like if you have 10, 15, 20,000 subscribers, you can influence a percentage of that. And it's just a chain reaction, because then their friend will be like, oh, he said it's a bad set, so I'm not going to buy this. I'm just going to buy singles, which is great. But it affects it so much, because then the singles go up. That it's just a non-stop chain reaction teeter-tottering effect. So, all right. Someone says the set's bad. No one buys the sealed product. Everyone buys the singles. Singles start to go up in value. People start saying, oh, those singles are up now. Let me buy the sealed product. Sealed product gets bought, starts to go up. Boom. Hits a certain price point. Oh, too high. Let's start to buy single. And it's just like, it's just a non-stop chain reaction of just chaos of people buying singles. Prices get too high in singles, switching over to sealed product. Sealed product gets bought, hits a certain price point, boom, back to singles. And it's just non-stop. It's like one of those things in the doctor's office where you just take the ball and let it go and it goes tink, 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 tink. And it's just, it's nuts. But my theory is that 90%, I would say, of the people making these videos that Wilds of Eldrane is tanking and not selling don't have really much idea of what's going on actually. Because from my experience and the boots on the ground of the people actually selling the cards, is these cards are selling extremely well. and the boxes are selling extremely well. So don't listen to anyone. And if you like a product, just fucking buy it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. If you like it, you look at it, wow, this looks really cool. Buy it. What's it matter? You don't have to like calculate you're not buying a stock. You're not investing in your future. You're having fun. So have fun. And there we go. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Don't listen to anyone but yourself. Wilds of Eldrane's selling extremely well. Have a good one. And Lotus Quest is being recorded as we speak. Bye.